Oh, what do we have here? Today we have Escort lures men into brutal murder over unpaid services. Thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get it. Pimpin'.
No, my friend's been shot.
Huh?
The person is still in the house with my kids.
You say your friend been shot.
What?
Okay, ma'am. Did somebody shoot your friend at your house?
Yes.
Who shot him?
It's 11 p.m. at an apartment complex in Macon, Georgia, where police...
Macon, Georgia tells me everything I need to fucking know. Macon, Georgia, I seen one of my followers saying it's fucking rough.
respond to a report of a shooting.
Oh, God. He done had one too many donuts. My boy, you need to lay off the donuts and coffee. They take off on you, they gonna get away. What the hell? Why is that open?
Dispatch, call him back and tell him at 208D. This here's knocking at the door.
If she heard y'all knocking.
Sheriff's office. Distraction. Yeah. Dispatch.
Hey, you might as well just run through that door like the Kool-Aid man.
See if you can locate that call. This might be a distraction call. See if they can. Huh? Hey, Mom.
With no answer at the door, officers head downstairs to try to find answers.
I ain't gonna lie, these houses look like something off of PUBG, and I be finding my best loot in there, bro.
I'm trying to make contact with the caller. She's not answering the phone.
Knock on one.
It's getting cold as hell.
I don't know. These folks should be packed out here. Something went down here.
Facts.
Hey, you stay here? Which apartment?
It's upstairs, my friend. I think he's dead.
Hold on.
With the shower cap?
We got made contact with someone.
Around the back unless you're gonna pick it up. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We were just trying to make sure it wasn't you. We're sorry, man. So what now?
I would have left the door open like, okay.
Police later
Look, how bad I was gonna be nosy, but I bet that. Watch.
identify the woman, seen here as 27-year-old Jada Johnson, their 911 caller, and soon to be suspect.
What? Why do suspects call the cops on themselves? I don't be understanding that shit. I really don't.
The back door is unlocked, but the front door, I locked it. But when I ran and got my kids, I locked the front door.
Where your kids at?
Your kids was involved in this? Hold on, you was tricking with your kids in the other room?
Okay, who's upstairs?
It's my friend.
Is he shot?
Yes, he's been shot. I don't know if he's alive. I didn't get to check. I don't know.
All right.
Did someone come around back there?
You was just walking on the backside.
Yeah, I was trying to get your attention.
Okay.
Jada tells police her friend had been shot in her apartment by an unknown male and
She
leads
kn-
officers to the back entrance.
She know who shot him. It was a pimp.
Yeah, come on. Show us around.
Pimp named Willie. And Willie don't play.
What happened?
It's the next one.
Next one. What happened, man?
Go ahead and say it. My pimp shot him because he didn't pay me.
Yeah, I came inside.
I got a whole backyard to this shit? Oh, wow.
Which one?
Oh,
Sheriff's
wow.
office. Sheriff's office.
You don't got no sight on that gun? I cannot shoot no gun without no sight.
Got one down.
Inside, police find 39-year-old Waymond Danzy with an apparent gunshot wound to the chest.
Damn, that's a hard 39. That boy looks 69.
According to court documents.
And that man ain't no 39 years old.
Waymond was pronounced dead on scene a short time later. Next, more backup
He was just trying to get him some little twat.
arrives when all eyes turned.
I bet when he woke up when he was about to pay for it, he wasn't thinking he was gonna lose his life over it. He was just out here trying to basana, you know.
Jada for answers.
Hey, who are you? You live here? Hey, what happened? Hold on. Stand back. What happened? What happened, dude?
That's crazy.
Hey, secure her in the car. Okay. Come on, let's go this way. Go this way with me. Come on. I need you to go with me, man. I need some more.
Why do I need to be secure?
Man, just go with me. No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
Just go with me.
Yes, you are. You going to jail. They found a dead person in your home and you don't think you going to jail? You going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. You ain't even got to just hop across the board to the jail.
Let you know, man. Just go with me, okay? Come on. Let's go this way.
Don't be scared now.
I'll let you know, okay? Walk this way so you won't fall.
It must ain't been that good if he ain't want to pay for it.
Come on.
But I ain't gonna lie, the victim do look like a tricky fella. Her light flashing before her eyes. This your time to run. Cause if the big dude with you, he ain't gonna catch you.
You got some ID on you?
Unless you got a donut on your backside.
They might be inside my house.
Okay. You got it? Come over this way. I think they got the door open now. We got going through the back. Come on, ma'am. Ma'am, come on, me. It's upstairs. They open the door. Oh, it's over this way. Damn, my bad. Come over here.
It's about to go down. You going down.
Okay?
Are you gonna close the door?
Ma'am, have a seat in there for him, okay? I'll roll the window down for you, okay?
It just feels like I can't breathe.
I'm gonna roll the window down for you. All right, stand by right there for him.
Jada is secured in a patrol car and escorted to the police station, where we'll catch up with her later. Meanwhile, officers on scene continue trying to figure out what happened here.
She ain't got no cameras or nothing?
Shell casing. Yeah, right there for the door. 10-4 dispatch, we got a shell casing. You might want to go ahead and notify investigator crime lab.
Yes, sir.
What's up, nigga? She got scratches on her head too. Yeah, I know it. She ain't telling him.
Nah, hell no. She ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, watch that shell casing. Yeah. Yeah, 184. Yeah, he's gone. Her story ain't vibing. So, yeah, they not.
When he said her story ain't vibing or it ain't lying to me, her shit don't make sense.
Yeah, just hold it right quick. Let me go call Kenny. It's gonna be a crazy night.
Next, a detective reads Jada her Miranda rights back at the station. before questioning her further.
Tell me everything from the beginning to the end again. You know, there'll be more detail and explain everything. All right.
Why she look like Bart's sister from The Simpsons? What's her name?
From the beginning, like how you when you met Wayman, to this guy, until what happened when you encountered me.
I don't remember exactly when I met Wayne, but I know it was September.
September.
It was around September because I had to pay the rent, and I was
You paid rent in September?
Yes.
Okay.
I paid rent in September, but it was late.
Jada tells the detective she met the victim on an online dating site while working as an escort.
Well, oh shit, she was out here selling. Oh man. Oh man.
Contacted me on you see my ad, and then you know we ended up having a conversation, and he had came by, but when he came by, you know, I wasn't really dealing with a lot of stuff, and we were just talking, you know, I was telling him just basically just, I don't know, I felt comfortable with him. Like, I didn't get a weird or, you know, vibe from him or anything. So we just was talking, and he actually left. I had someone else come by, and then he stayed out there. And then he ended up coming back. He actually took me to a gas station. He came back. We
Just same day when you met him.
Yeah.
Okay.
From there, like he just, I'm not gonna say like he wasn't like obsessed or anything. He just from that day, the moment he met me, you know, he said he could tell that this is not, you know, he could tell I was different from the other girls. He just was, at this point, he became like, it was like he was like a guardian angel for me. He wanted to
A guardian angel, and you had him killed, though?
make sure
How does that work?
You know, if something was wrong, call him. Even if he just had met me in the car, to sound crazy, it might be, I don't know, but
It is.
he wanted to make sure I was okay.
Jada explains how her and Wayman had grown close in the months leading up to the shooting before delving into the details of another client, who she says sparked an alleged revenge plot after the mystery man refused to pay.
The first time that you said, tell me how, you know, you asked for the money. You said you got a pigeon for the cash out.
Yeah, like kept lying about
And then you told me.
couldn't get it. So I said, okay, well, how about you just come back once you get everything situated? Like, it's no issues, no problems, just come back and get everything situated. Because I just kind of like, I already can tell bullshit, but I don't want to kick out of my house. I didn't want to,
Come out of there.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to keep everything cordial so this man can go and stuff. And then, I don't know, he took that as like, oh, I was weak or something. So then he just like, he not leaving.
He told you, or he just wanted to be?
He said he's not leaving.
Okay.
He came here already. Why I gotta come back? I'm already here. I'm not leaving. I just had to pay this nigga gas money so I could come over here. No, it's just this. And
Oh, shit.
he got the whole time, he got the gun out.
Okay.
Now,
When you do that?
at this point, he got the gun, and he pointed at me. Like, so what you gonna do?
Okay.
He get me. I'm not going nowhere. You got cameras in here. He walking around trying to look at stuff. He forced me to get it. He hit me. So then he got done, and you know, he just like, oh yeah, here, request this, taking the money from this cash app. He gave it 2 cash apps. It's not showing up. So I just say, look, it's okay. Just, you know, you got no cash app, and you see, because when he was sitting on the bed, he told me to send him it before any of this.
So men really be doing this to these women? Like, they already out here on a limb giving themselves up for a certain amount of cash, and then, yeah, damn, that's got to be a dangerous life. I don't even know how y'all be giving it up like that. I'd be so scared and nervous. Lord.
Before he pulled the gun out and stuff, he didn't look my app, like, extended it to me on these screens. Then he, I just said, you got my cash? And just trying to get my $1,000. Don't even worry about it. You know, once you get this situation, you got the cash app, just send it to me.
Okay. How much you supposed to get you for that?
125.
125 for okay. But he won't. I mean, he basically didn't pay you for what he did, correct? He took it.
Yeah.
Took it. Took.
He didn't have the money.
He didn't have money to pay.
He didn't have the money.
He wanted everything for free.
Yeah. Then from there, I went back in my room. My kids is in the other room. Went back in the room, and I just.
Hold on, you was doing this with the kids in the room? Why you had that man over here with your kids? My baby 11 years old, and I don't trust a soul when she here. Like I tell my little friends, say, look, my baby here, you can't be here. You can't slide. You can't do that. You can come outside, but hell nah. When my daughter is with me, which I have my daughter every week, you feel me? I don't have no company for what? What I need company for?
Shut and cry.
Only time I would have company is if my ex was like, dude, but my ex, we was living together. We was a whole family at one point, so I ain't tripping on that, but hell no.
And then I called. That's when I texted my sister and called her, and I was telling her what was going on and stuff. And I just sat there behind fire, explained everything. Yeah, we hit barricaded my door. When I hung up the phone with her, I had a message on Peter, and it was from him, and that's when he texted me good with question mark. I never responded. I heard call my sister back. I'm like, he just called me. He just texted, and that's when I went to barricade the door.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This story is not making sense though. I mean, I feel for her if this happened, because I don't feel like she lying, but she might be.
Jada says her alleged assailant sent her a message saying, quote, "We good?" after the incident. A message she says she later showed to Waymond before the pair allegedly decided to get even.
Oh, okay. That's Waymond because Waymond got mad.
That's tough.
Oh, okay. So when the text message started coming in from him,
like everything was okay.
So you showed why I'm telling
I'm like, he keep calling me, he keep texting me and stuff. Like I don't understand why he's.
And then what did Wyman say?
That's Wyman like, okay, well, he thinks shit's sweet, so I'm gonna show it. That's not.
And what did you say when he said that?
Hold on. Who is Wayman? I thought Wayman was the guy that got killed.
I said nothing. What was the thing?
And they ain't worried about no more. You try to say they ain't worried about no more. It's over with.
No, I said that yesterday when he was supposed to come 5 o'clock. I told Wayman, like, I'm not worried about that.
So Wayman is the pimp.
At the end of the day, if you do something to him, it's not gonna be just that. It's gonna be a lot more that come with it. You get me? He got his feet like someone dropped him off before. You gotta how they gonna look? They friend, you feel me? They shot their partner off and the partner don't come back out. He said that's when he said the friend came, he said that he was gonna go out there and draw down on them too. He was gonna take everything they had.
Rob them?
Yeah, he was gonna rob them. He was gonna make them pull their pants down to their ankles. He had a whole plan. Yeah.
So
to the pants down to the ankle is crazy.
Did he tell you to go along with it?
He did. He did. He said that when that was supposed to take place, he wanted me to keep my gun on the guy while he was in the house.
Why did you agree to it?
Cause he took her lady parts without her permission. What do you mean? That's rape. You don't think a woman is basically that's gonna happen to her and she ain't gonna want no get back? Shh. Come on now.
I didn't agree to killing nobody.
Oh, I think why you agreed to just use it. So he got you that mad because I guess no. So basically, out of all people you interact with on Pinga, you never got gypped out of your mouth, correct? You never got paid, correct?
I never did. I never did care about the money.
So you just how he did it.
How he did it.
Baby, that's what you doing it for unless you just a fiend for a sex addict. What you mean you don't care about the money? That I ain't gonna lie. That's a lie. That is the lie because you're literally doing this for money. If you didn't care about the money, you would be doing this for free. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that one.
Made you that mad.
It did make her mad. She just trying to make some money to feed her babies, and they got it took. She got it took from her. I don't know. No, don't nobody like something took from a male or female. That's not right.
It had me feel paranoid, losing my mind. It was. I I don't care about the money.
All right.
With the alleged robbery plan in mind, the detective reviews messages Jada says she sent to the intended target to allegedly lure him to her apartment where Waymond would be waiting for him.
I'm trying to come over there. You know that. What time is it? Okay, 7. Then he said, you still didn't send me that cash out. Okay, can you wait till around 9 so I can put my kids to bed? And he's all right, babe. And he said that.
You set up a whole murder plot with your kids in the next room is beyond me. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you risk your kids possibly being in danger? What?
That way we can.
You couldn't get a hotel room or something to find somewhere to take the kids. Like you had to do that there with them there.
Netflix and chill. All right. So at the time, you say you called Wayne and said.
And he dumb as hell if you think you finna hold somebody at gunpoint, take they body from them, and then think shit gonna be sweet afterwards. Boy, you finna go to jail or you finna die. In this instance, he died.
So Tiffany told Wayne and said
He called.
Mm-hmm. So and then he said, okay, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And what time he met? What time he opened the door?
11:26, but he wasn't there.
Okay, so that was 11:03. You text him. You text Wayman said he's calling. And then he said 20 minutes.
He said.
So Wayman beat him there.
Yeah.
All right. So when Wayman got there, what did Wayman do when he get in? So Wayman gets in. He walks in.
Mm-hmm.
So what did come to shop? What Wayman do when he get there? He beat.
Okay, now this part is a little foggy. Just waking up still.
Okay.
I had just went to sleep. Probably been sleeping, and when he came in, I opened the door. I said he probably on his head.
I said he on his head.
He on his head.
And then what did he say?
I gave him the phone so he see everything. I kept him calling, and he like that's perfect. He got here right on time. He's now walked back. Like I said, I heard the Velcro. And when I finally seen his hands, he had put the gloves, had some black gloves on.
What did he tell you to do?
He told me to.
Come on, think of this lie. It gotta be good now.
He said, when you open the door, he said, have your gun on you. And he said, no, he told me to have my gun out. Like, when I opened the door, he wanted me to just draw down on him or something.
Draw down already?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. He like, yeah, no, let that nigga know you don't play that shit. You mean business,
So he told you to do it, so you put your gun there because he told you? Yeah. Okay. So you put your gun in your pocket, or in your waistline? Yeah. So then what happened? So did you knock at the door or what happened?
He was knocking at the door.
He was?
He was, but I started panicking.
So what did he do?
He's staying right here with the kitchen did we down and I'm trying to do what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I don't know what am I supposed to do. He said, go open it up.
And what did he do?
He was standing right where the walkway is to go to the room.
The bedroom right there.
And I'm like, man, if I open that door, he gonna see you. It's a bright light out there, he gonna see what you just gonna start shooting as soon as I open the door. Because he was telling me before, all you gotta do is just duck, and I'm just like, no.
Hell no, I ain't ducking. I would have been like, wait, time out on the play. Ducking? What you mean ducking? Nah, boy, you let me go to the back. You know what I'm saying? Or at least set it up to where, you know what I'm saying, you in the back room. We get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this is right, but like, come on, we should have thought this out. Let's get comfortable. Let me start a movie. Let him get on the couch. I go to the restroom. You come out, and then voila.
I'm gonna get shot in the process.
So he was gonna kill him.
Off the bat.
No. I'm gonna ask, what did he tell you he was gonna do?
He told me he was gonna make him pay. He didn't say I'm gonna kill him, but he said I'm gonna make him pay.
Okay, and he said he wants you to what?
He said he was gonna know to never fuck somebody ever again. Now, but then he also said he's not gonna be able to just walk away from you. He said you walk away, he gonna come back.
Okay. So you pay you freaking and you standing towards Your bedroom, your kids' room. In that little dark area.
At first, we in the kitchen area.
So what did he tell you to bring? Did he tell you to leave him somewhere, or did he just?
He went.
This story don't make sense at all.
When he went further by bathroom, so he came behind the wall, so now he can't see him.
Because.
And he told him to open the door.
You just want. Okay. So you didn't want to get shot per se, but you wanted just him to get shot, but you want to put him in a position to get shot only him.
I didn't.
Hey, the officer is funny for saying it like that. What a dick. Because that's exactly how it sounds.
I want you to explain what was the purpose, what was his purpose, what was the purpose that arranged?
I didn't want him to see Wayman and he pulled his gun out on me.
Who did? Who pulled his gun on you?
I didn't want the guy to pull his gun out on me.
Jada explains how Waymond allegedly hid in a hallway area, planning to rob the man as he arrived. But what she says happened next didn't exactly go as planned.
He ducked out in the dark way.
In the dark way. Yeah, she backed up a little bit. So I opened the door.
What's up, man? So can you show me?
I unlocked it. When he came in, I said, my kids sleep, so don't be loud. He walked to the kitchen.
In the kitchen now?
Not fully in there, like where the stove and stuff is, but he's right here next to the walkway. Of the hallway. And,
so you told me he had no water?
I didn't have no water. And then he goes back now he's back in the walkway, but my room door is closed.
So you didn't tell him to go back there? Is he walking?
No, he just went to the room.
Okay, so just walk like he's going to your room.
He's walking, and my room door is closed. He's in his phone, doing whatever he's doing, and the light from the phone, when he look up, he turned, and he just start backing up. And that's when he told him to get down.
And what you do?
I'm backing up, because at this point, he's stepping all on me.
You behind him?
I'm behind him, he's stepping on me.
Okay.
And I back up, and I go towards the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, they in there tussling, throwing each other into the walls and all types of stuff. And
Wayman had already gun draw down.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
So he I don't know how they even started tussling because he had the gun drawn on. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they
He said he wasn't going out like no, you know what I'm saying, over no. That's why. Bro said if he was gonna go out, he was gonna go out fighting.
I think maybe the guy jumped at him or something, or maybe Wayman wanted to beat him up or something. I don't know. I just know when he was in the corner by Christian Street, I seen Wayne punching him a couple times, punching him. And now while he was over here, dude was saying, because Wayne was talking to him, like, you heard it. He like, I got the money for you, I came here to bring you the money.
Whatever the
dude was saying. And Wayne was like, no.
Nah, so what was the money I did? I would have been like, produce the money.
Mine, you wasn't bringing her no money. You told her saying her kids was here, so they keep talking to him. They talking back and forth while they fighting. But now at this point,
Boy, I used to hate when my mama used to talk me through a ass whooping. I told you not to. Can we just get this shit over with? Cause you talking too much. This shit hurt.
All over the house, holes in the wall. They just all over, knocking over everything. And I guess once Wayman felt like he was getting the best of him, that's when he told me to shoot him.
What did you say? How you said?
He said, shoot this.
You did?
I didn't shoot him.
I know what you're saying. What you did? Did you draw the gun up?
Yeah, but...
How you did it? Show me how you did
it. He said, how you did it? Show me.
Where they was standing? Where they was positioned at when he told you to shoot the joke?
Right here. Wayman...
Right in front door right here?
Yeah, right in front door, where Wayman was, where he was found at.
So, you was standing, where about you standing?
I was standing at this point, this living room.
So what you did? Did you already gun all that, or you had to pull it out?
I had my gun out the moment they started fighting.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I didn't know if he was going to knock the gun out of Wayman's hand and pull his gun out. So I just had my gun out.
For protection.
So then what happened?
They fighting, and within the midst of them fighting, my gun gets knocked out of my hand, and the clip comes out. So.
Ooh, I would have been nervous. I don't know about you, baby, but I would have been nervous. You hear me? You mean to tell me y'all fighting and you can't? Oh, nah.
Wayman telling me to shoot.
You ain't supposed to be having no gun in your hand.
And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't shoot him.
No.
You get me? I can't shoot him. At this point, I'm about to go and get my key, and I'm about to leave. But I hear a gunshot. So I left the keys.
Jada says the pair's plan literally backfired when Waymond ended up shot in the incident before she called police.
Oh shit! So the guy that robbed her. Okay, that makes sense now. So the guy that robbed her got the best of Waymond, right? Okay, now it's making sense.
Next, the 27-year-old is informed that investigators don't exactly think she's innocent in the situation.
She not.
Yeah. You take it off. Take it off. Let me check. All right.
Tricking gone wrong.
Bag nigga. All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hate when I hate when my pimping ain't pimping.
Ain't looking good.
She over here looking like Chef Loco.
She went out. The fact that it was arranged, how it was arranged, and somebody died in the process.
It was premeditated.
That's why.
I'm going in jail for murder.
She went out.
Yeah, your ass going to jail.
Yeah.
You better breathe, stretch, shake, and let it out.
No, that can't be right. No.
Jada was booked for felony murder and aggravated assault.
Damn.
As part of a deal, prosecutors later dropped the murder charge while Jada pleaded guilty to aggravated assault. Court records show the 27-year-old was sentenced to 5 years behind bars.
Woo! That's tough, baby. That's tough. Who gonna watch them kids and take care of them kids while you in jail? See, you always gotta think about the shit that you do. Every action has a reaction. And man,
Followed by 15 years of probation.
damn.
But the question remains,
15 years of probation? 5.
who was the mystery man who allegedly pulled the trigger? At last check, no information on possible suspects has been released.
Boy, he got out of town. He probably in Mexico somewhere.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's on the.
Okay, I'm with you. All right, so we're gonna put the.
Do you have anything in your pocket? Pull out your pocket.
I would have started having a seizure. They told me I was going to jail. I ain't lying to y'all. Boy, hell nah.
Subscribe now for easier access.
So they never caught him? They never caught the dudes? And she the one that went down for her pimp dying? Damn. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. And that's it, baby. We out.